Welcome to the podcast. Today we're diving into tiny love stories, women undulating underwater from the New York Times Modern Love column. This series features reader-submitted stories of no more than 100 words each, capturing love in miniature. The first story comes from Bethany O'Brien. After years of trying for another baby, she couldn't stop thinking about the weeky-watchy mermaids in Florida, women undulating underwater in bright tails and fixed lipstick. Her husband saw how grief had hollowed her out and told her to go. So she left a family vacation in Gulf Shores, Alabama, drove 6 hours alone in a rented minivan to watch the show, then skipped the hotel she'd booked and drove back that same day. When it ended, all she wanted was her husband and daughter. She left looking for a miracle. Instead, she came home to the two she already had. Next, Deborah Graff shares how she met Sarah in Louisville, Kentucky. Through music, Sarah played violin, Deborah played guitar. After 2 years of dating and making music together, Sarah gave her a ride to the airport. In the car, Deborah mentioned she'd been reading the best book but had to leave it behind. When she reached the gate, her phone wouldn't stop dinging. Sarah had photographed the remaining 87 pages so Deborah could finish it. Deborah laughed and got teary-eyed with each notification. As she puts it, the book was the best, but to be loved by Sarah is even better. Then Dorothy Chin takes us through the tunnel into San Francisco's Chinatown, where she spots the unmistakable Pepto-Bismol pink facade of 907 Stockton Street, the exact shade it was more than 40 years ago when her family first came to America. She points it out to her 13-year-old twins, Owen and Sam. They take in the rusted fire escape and broken mailboxes, silent for a moment. Then Owen says, "I'm glad for our house." Sam says, "You had a hard childhood." Dorothy replies, "Yeah, but it got me to you." Finally, Karen Sith Excorn recounts how her mother stopped reading the travel section of the newspaper after her father got Alzheimer's. They realized they'd no longer travel the world together, so they journeyed through photo albums instead, revisiting vacations and trips with the grandkids. After her father died, Karen asked her mother where she wanted to go. She figured she'd say London or Paris, someplace easy for an 84-year-old to navigate. Her mother said, "African safari." So the four of them, Karen, her husband, their son, and her mom, went to South Africa to create new memories. You can find more tiny love stories at newyorktimes.com/modernlove and submit your own at newyorktimes.com/tinylovestories. There's also a TV series, a newsletter, a podcast on iTunes, Spotify, or Google Play, plus books and swag at the NYT store. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.